Are Manchester City in the title race?
Yes.
How many points they got, Joe?
Presumably 20 or 30 more than us because we're terrible and they're great.
Well, they've got 16 points, Joe. And Ruben Amorim's tricky Reds have got 16 points. Are Manchester United in the title race, Joe?
I don't know. Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. My name is Joe. That is Adam McKola, and this is Uncensored. Adam, 3 wins in a row for Manchester United, climbing up the table. Rivals losing left, right, and centre. It's a wonderful time to talk about
like
Manchester
it, Joe.
United.
I'm
What do you mean you
scared.
don't like it? This is what you
I'm
do.
scared. I'm scared, Joe. Why does it feel? Why do we feel nice? Why do we feel happy? It's not supposed to be this way, is it? You see
Maybe we
Ruben
don't
Amorim turning up
deserve
to
good
training.
things. Oh, looking
Absolutely.
unbelievable.
Got some beautiful sunglasses on. He's glowing. Got a
He is.
nice
He's
trim.
He's got that low kind of autumn sun just cracking through the window of the car, lighting his face. He feels able to wear those sunglasses for the first time since he bought them at the start of summer. He bought them for that trip at post-season and hasn't been able to wear them. Yeah,
He bought them
exactly.
duty free on the way over from Lisbon and hasn't been able to pop them out at all. And finally, he got time to pop them out. And he's looking fresh. He's looking good. Contrast that, Joe, to Grimsby
Oh, God.
post-match. Handed in his resignation.
Just giving it to like the BBC Sport
Do you
producer.
remember
He
Kevin
didn't know who to
Keegan?
give it to.
Do you remember Kevin Keegan after Germany at Wembley when he was basically resigned pitch side? It looked like I haven't seen anything like that since then.
Yeah.
It looked bad. Remember Ange Postecoglou just constantly looking at the floor?
Yeah, you
It
just know
was
it's
up
coming.
there with some of that stuff.
That shot of Amorim, sort of, it's like they're looking through a crowd of terrified coaches and staff members at Man United, and he's in the back playing with his like hiding away, like he's been told off by his mum and dad on a camping trip, and he's just gone into the tent like
I
all
didn't,
scared. It was
you know,
that
like when he
shot
got,
was horrible.
you know, when he got abused basically for using a tactics board against Grimsby. I found
Yeah.
that so odd.
It's harsh, that, innit?
Yeah,
Everyone does that.
that was so odd. I thought that was stupid. But generally, like, that was a bad day.
Yeah.
And now we're here. 3 in a row. Can't get excited, can't get carried away, but we will.
We will a little bit though, won't
We
we?
will, Joe. Because we
Um,
are basically third.
so we're 6 at the minute. When you say that, is that because what
Let's
Sunderland,
have a let me have a look, Joe.
Bournemouth, and Tottenham don't count?
They don't count. They don't count.
So disrespectful to them.
We're third.
So
Can
disrespectful.
I ask you a question?
All right.
Do you think Liverpool are in the title race?
Probably not, but maybe just.
Maybe just.
Maybe.
Are Manchester City in the title race?
Yes.
How many points they got, Joe?
Presumably 20 or 30 more than us because we're terrible and they're great.
Well, they've got 16 points, Joe. And Ruben Amorim's tricky Reds have got 16 points. Are Manchester United in the title race, Joe?
I don't know. No, we can't be. We're not. We can't be. We're not. We can't be. Yeah, but are Sunderland in the title race? No.
No, this is why I'm saying we're basically third.
Yeah, but we're also not. We're Sunderland. We're also not in a title
Look.
race.
In 10 games time, we'll reassess.
Yes, Christmas is always a good
But-
point, isn't it?
We might be in a title race.
How would
'Cause
we
you know
know
what,
if
as
we were?
well, Joe, yeah. Let's say you had a little magic wand, yeah,
Yeah.
and you took away the Brentford game, although it definitely happened. You took away the Manchester City game, although it definitely happened, right? And then you can just somehow take away the Grimsby game, which
Yeah.
it definitely happened, but also they were cheating because they played a player they shouldn't have. So
Yeah, they did cheat.
technically it didn't happen.
They fielded an ineligible player, and that
Yeah,
should
that's
result in
cheating.
expulsion.
That's cheating. We just let it slide, you know.
Well, we
'Cause
were
we
so
didn't-
rattled by it, we could barely perform in that first half.
Shh, we don't mention that. We don't mention that. So we take those 3 games out of the equation, right, which were really
Sure.
bad. We've been one of the best teams in the league this season.
If you take away all the times we were shit and leave in every game for everyone else, we were
Look-
actually really good.
Against Arsenal, we were good. Against Fulham,
Yes,
we
true.
were good. Should have won.
True.
Then I think we've won every other game.
Obviously not including those ones that we've lost that you took out.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously not.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking. I shouldn't even have to clarify that. That's
You crazy, Joe.
That goes without saying that we weren't talking
Don't
about the
think
games
about
that we were
them.
bad. No, that's
4-2 against Brighton, 2-1 against Liverpool,
But
2-0
it was-
against Sunderland.
yeah.
Listen,
That's good. That's
Sunderland
good
are second in the league. Sunderland might be in a title race.
You just said they don't count. You want it both ways.
Liverpool are in a title race. Brighton are class. They got Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
Brentford just beat the champions. They're class, so we can take that game out. We
Yeah,
beat
that doesn't
Chelsea,
count.
who are the world champions,
World champs, yeah. Beat them.
by the way. We take that City game out, though. We don't need to talk about
Yeah.
that. We beat Burnley
Yeah.
3-2. No. That's it, man. We won all our games.
We couldn't have done any more, could we? We've beaten everyone that was put in front of us, except the ones we're not talking about and the Arsenal game, which we did lose but played quite well in.
And although we've only won 3 in a row, we've won 5 out of the last 7.
That's good.
And as
That is
we
genuinely
learned,
good.
the City and Brentford game got deleted. So we won 5 in a row.
Get Frank's hairdresser in right now. I wonder if you can talk that logic into him and get him to cut his hair just early. Just lie to him and he's done it.
Mate, I thought we had a chance of possibly getting him to cut his hair on Stretford Paddock Live. I think he's going to be cutting his hair in the centre circle of Old Trafford or something
Yeah.
crazy like that.
I do. If the problem is because they're they're probably a bit nervous.
Or at the
about-
Carrington Barbers.
I think that makes more sense. Because Old Trafford is a little bit Alexis Sanchez playing the piano announcement video era, isn't it? It's Paul Pogba and Stormzy era. We would have done it if it was 7-8 years ago. I think now they're a little bit too scarred by like the social
But if we've
media
won
reaction.
5 games in a row and we're like
That's the other point.
second,
Yeah.
she.
But it certainly is a reminder that it's taken over a year to do it, isn't it?
You know
Which
what's
I
sad
think-
for him?
Go on.
Look, Forest is going to be a difficult game. They've got Dyche now. It's not going to be an easy game. Let's say we won that game though.
Yeah.
We could draw against Spurs, which
Yeah.
isn't bad.
No. And it'd
And
be a
it
really
all
good run.
starts over again for him.
Four wins and a draw in a row. And what would that be? 6 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in the last 9 games. That's pretty good. And yet, yeah, he's got to start all over again. Bless him. What
Do you think he wants to keep it going?
I was just going to say that.
I don't mean that like he wishes Man United lose, by the way.
No, but is there part of
But-
him that... I think there is part of him that will be sad when it's over.
But he could just regrow his hair. He could just be a constant thing in life for him.
Yeah. He's only
well.
allowed to get haircuts every time United win 5 in a row. How often do you get your
Let's
haircut?
see how wild it can go. Every 6-7 days.
Jesus.
Had one today.
That's that sort of like... Have you got a barber that comes to the house?
No, I go to his house.
Oh, it's a house thing now.
Yeah, well, he used to. So he cut my hair, big up Andy, from when I was in year 7 or year 8. So for people that don't know, that's the start of secondary school. So that's what, 11, 12. So a good 25 years.
Oh my God. How old is he?
Obviously, I have used other barbers like as well for periods of time. Like when I used to work in a different area, I used to have called someone down there, etc. But
That's pretty mad, isn't it? So when you're getting your hair cut once a week and it's at someone's house, that's like... That's what cool people do, innit?
No, it's not.
That's
I
a
don't
cool
think it's that
people, a
cool.
cool person's routine. It is.
my barber's cool though, nice guy.
Yeah.
He's currently in. So I had to use a random barber today because he's currently in Pakistan teaching, like volunteering and teaching English,
And he's a great guy as well.
which is just a great guy.
That's fantastic.
Try and
Isn't
make a joke out of that, Joe.
it? Give me a sec. Everyone's just holding their breath. No, let's not. All I can say is that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really, really good stuff. I am still trying to think of a joke, but the line is just too hard to tread. I'm not going to do it.
Write it down.
Yeah, I'll write it down. I'll send it you afterwards. And if it was
All
good, we could put it over text over the front.
And if you see me and Joe are no longer speaking after this video, you know what's happened.
If you unfollow me and block me, I went
I think
too
it, you
far.
know, if I unfollowed you or you unfollowed me, do you
Yeah.
think it'd become like a Twitter drama? Like someone would go, McKola, you know, like when
Probably not.
Nicki Minaj unfollows Jay-Z or something.
Yeah, but think what you're saying there. Think of the names you're saying. I think maybe someone might notice it, but they probably wouldn't ever know I followed you anyway because I don't really
Me and
tweet.
Steve's got the most potential for that, innit?
Yeah, because people would be more likely to think you two had fallen out as well, for whatever reason. You see that sometimes in the comments, don't
We
you?
have fallen out as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Steve's a dickhead.
Um,
Don't
Have
tell
you
him I
seen-
said that. Beat me up. Did you see his video today? Walking out of the car in slow motion.
no.
He loves that, doesn't he, Steve?
Yeah, it does.
You know, like all the... Remember when we had to take pictures for merch? He was reveling in that, wasn't he?
He was in his element, wasn't he?
Jumped in the pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so happy. Just
Yeah, he's
loves
good.
it. Does
He's
he
good at
does he have like a videographer following him around constantly?
No, but I think if he had more money, he would. I think he's like
Yeah.
a PA and a videographer at all times.
He'd be filming like a documentary on himself permanently. He'd be like,
Yeah.
one day I could sell this footage to Netflix.
Hundreds of
What?
trillions of gigabytes just knocking about.
Of him in a new jacket, walking
I
out
could
of
see
his
that though, to be fair.
Range
Sort of,
Rover,
yeah.
trekking about. He loves
Clarkson's farm style, just a camera crew with him 9 months of the year.
it. Yeah.
I could imagine that. Have you seen people are bringing back out the Amorim with the 21 light behind him?
Do you remember that cool video I did for Match of the Day?
Yeah.
Might need to bring it back out.
That was a good video, that.
Because it never really got going, did it? Ever.
No.
We
Did
drew
we lose the
1-1 with
game?
Ipswich
We
that day.
drew. Yeah, that was Amorim's first game then, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rashford scored after like 2 minutes. We thought, ooh,
Yeah, we're back.
here we go. Cardiff all over again, 5-1.
Yeah. No, it wasn't to be, was it? Looking at some other teams then, I know we've sort of brushed over some of the other results, but Liverpool, what's happening? Are they genuinely fucked, do you think?
They're
Or is
crap,
this just
yeah.
a little blip?
You know what it is, yeah? Arne Slot's getting tested. They've brought loads of new players in. Obviously, I think there's some egos rubbing up against each other in there. Bit like when me, you, Jay, and Steve are on a show.
Yeah, but it's not our egos that we're rubbing against each other.
Yeah.
Cut that.
Yeah, no, leave that. Leave that. Yeah, I just think there's a lot going on there at the moment. Defensively, they look shocking. They're disjointed up top.
Yeah.
I did think when they beat Frankfurt? They won 5-1 against or 4-1.
Frankfurt 5.
I thought, Brentford probably going to get slapped here. And then they didn't. What are you laughing for?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What was that from when you did uh-oh?
Scene tip video.
I keep getting tagged in that. We talked about this the other week, obviously, but we got tagged in it. First of all, people liked it and they agreed because we thought, yes, we've lost to Arsenal, but we look good. Then there was the awful run of games and we got tagged a million times. Look at these fucking idiots. This guy don't know what he's talking about. Da-da-da. And now we're being tagged back the other way again.
Yeah.
Like, it is going to work out. It is good. I love it. Just every 3 weeks, you get tagged by a load of people for a different reason.
It is, I thought I was a one-hit wonder with 21 Is Coming. It's been my one hit every year. It's like Mariah Carey with All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
Every year you bring out 21 Is Coming and it bangs a little bit.
Yeah.
But now it's I Seen It.
I like I Seen It as well.
We need to win the league this year, man.
We need to win something, don't we?
Imagine that. That video would look good.
Just imagine.
Forget the bit in the middle where I was really scared.
Yeah.
Because, oh man, Joe, you know what? Do you get people going, oh, say sorry to Amorim and all that.
Well, no, I got the opposite. So when we lost to Brentford, the comments were insane. Like, you deserve this for backing the manager. You're
Yeah, I
shit.
got
No
them as
wonder
well.
this. Because typically I've not had to
No,
apologise
but
to him too much.
no, but what have I got to apologise for? For getting scared that he was going to get sacked.
Yeah, I don't know. I also
Like
think
we couldn't win
people.
back-to-back games for how
Yeah.
long? We lost
Well, we
against
got.
Grimsby in dramatic fashion. Then we had the City defeat and the Brentford defeat. Can't
Yeah.
win back-to-back games. It's like, oh, we saw how he looked.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, like
We
I'm
felt
scared.
how he looked, and also the other thing is he couldn't just go on never winning forever. I think
Mm.
I would have given him this season, regardless, pretty much. But I do think that he had to start winning at some point, and if you don't, you're probably not going to last forever. But I do think that with what Ratcliffe said, and I don't think he's the reason we started winning, because I think we'd already beat Sunderland before, or if we hadn't, it was around that time. But him saying that the way he did, it didn't feel like a sort of vote of confidence that's like a nail in the coffin. It genuinely felt like a chat of like, well, you know, I'd give him 3 years. I think he needs 3 years to show what he's about. It felt quite genuine, and then to back that up with a few wins, especially the Liverpool one, obviously, it feels like an actual real version of like the manager getting some more time. It doesn't feel like it's fake or
And
forced
you
or one
know,
game. It feels a bit more real than that to me.
against Liverpool and Brighton, sorry,
Yeah.
there was obviously two big moments in it. Liverpool equalising, Brighton 3-2.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of go, oh my God, United are going to wobble here, like massively. And look, Liverpool had their chances, and so did Brighton. But we didn't concede. And in fact, we went and scored again.
Yeah.
And we haven't really shown any of that kind of grit a lot of the time. Normally, when we concede, it's just, oh God, no, it's happening again.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Especially under Ten Hag, the amount of times we conceded 2 goals really quickly. Do you remember? It was like 2 goals in
Yeah.
4 minutes, 2 goals in 6 minutes, 2 goals. And I think you look at the last 4 wins, so Chelsea, Sunderland, Liverpool, Brighton, all 4 of those, we were the team leading, and we haven't dropped the lead in any of them. I know against Liverpool we did technically, but after we scored that second goal, we hung on and won all 4 of them. So that's a big thing. The interesting test will be what happens when we don't score first. How good are we at not panicking when we're the ones who are sort of chasing after a lead? Because I think that's when you see us start getting panicky like we did against Brentford.
Brighton coaches and Danny Welbeck's comments after the game?
I saw some of them, but I'd like to hear a bit more.
Basically, in a nutshell, United were very difficult to play against, and unlike previous years, they were difficult to handle up front and well organised and all those kind of things. And I think that was good to hear as well.
Yeah.
Because Arne Slot was very much we heard what we wanted to from Arne Slot in the sense that we rattled him.
Yes.
But obviously, it was all United took off Sesko and all, they didn't let me win. No,
It wasn't
You see him
complimentary, was it? It was
stressed.
just Mardy.
yeah, stress.
Yeah.
So stressed.
He is so
Deserves
stressed.
it.
But it's good though that like you said, because I think I don't know.
Imagine
if
he
it's-
gets sacked before Amorim.
Oh my God, that'd be so good.
Would it though? I don't mind seeing him. I think this is him. Do you want him to come like? Because they could. What if they brought Klopp back? Klopp's still probably better than Arne Slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not coming back. I mean, maybe
Never
he
know.
would, but I don't think he would. He's
Martin
long
O'Neill's
term.
just gone back to Celtic.
That's true. Yeah, he might get Klopp back as an interim piece.
I love
Klopp
that.
and-
Martin O'Neill back at Celtic.
Was it 20 years ago he left?
Yeah, he had the team of like Stilian Petrov, Henrik Larsson.
Yeah,
Was it John
John
Hartson?
Hartson. Yeah,
That
that was a good team. That.
That was a class team. Man.
Yeah, it was.
That was when Celtic and Rangers could pretty much compete with Premier League teams for like some players.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that.
That was when people there used to be a lot of chat, didn't there, about them coming over to English football and like where would they finish? And back then the conversation was sort of mid-table up to kind of Champions League places is what a lot of people used to say. Now it's sort of maybe Championship, maybe
Oh
Premier
no,
League.
I disagree.
What, you think it's better than the Championship?
No, I don't think the SPL is better than Championship, but I think Celtic are such a huge club. Yeah,
Yeah,
And same couple apply for Rangers as well. But they've got massive fan bases around the
yeah.
world. When you look at like a PSR environment, I think they'd create huge sponsorship revenues because of who they are. Um, and in turn, eventually they'd be able to like, if they had Premier League money for a few years, they're going to blow like Brentford and Brighton
Oh,
and all these
100%.
teams out of the water.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
think,
the fan
and I
base they've
think,
got.
is it just United, Liverpool, Arsenal that are probably bigger than them?
In terms of like bums on
History,
seats and history, yeah. They get what, 60, 70,000 or 50, 60,000. Like, they're massive clubs. But
and even
what I
then,
mean is their current
Celtic have a
squads, I
European
think.
Cup. Arsenal don't.
Yeah.
So
Celtic were the first.
I might put Celtic above Arsenal.
Yeah. When they were the first British team to win a European Cup.
Yeah, Lisbon Lions.
Yeah.
So I think they
Like,
all lived within like 5 to 10 kilometers of
yeah.
the ground, which is
But yeah, I think
unreal.
eventually their size, their pull, the number of fans they've got would bring them up into the Premier League comfortably. I agree with that because they're massive clubs. But I just mean their current squads, I think, are at
Oh
Chelsea.
yeah. Like, and the level of the league at the moment,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
But if
is
they had that kind of money and the amount of seat, like I said, they'd be charging more for tickets, although maybe they wouldn't. Hopefully they wouldn't. But that's how it tends to go, doesn't it?
Mm.
So Klopp isn't going to go back to Liverpool. With Slot, because I think there's one thing having a bad run of form, but for me, like, losing this many games in a row is more than just like we've had a dip. That implies problems behind the scenes to me. That implies actual issues not saying he can't fix them, but under Fergie, like, it never felt like this, did it? It never felt like we just lose every week, we can't get it together, and it's shit. I know we had dips and bad seasons even, but four
I think
losses in a row is bad.
Yeah, but I mean, you've seen cities. Remember when City went on a similar run?
Yeah, but I think that indicated there were actual issues behind the scenes. Not that the manager's going to go, but I think it was more than just we've dropped off a bit. I think people were
I
pissed
think
off with
it's
each other.
Look, Mo Salah has had a little drop off. Isak's not settled. He didn't have a pre-season. Ekatike's been, probably slighted by the fact that he was on fire, gets dropped.
Yeah,
Florian Wirtz isn't doing it. They also had the big impact of Diogo Jota's passing in the summer, which would have an impact on everyone in the dressing room. Cody Gakpo has probably been one of their most. He was one of their most dangerous players against us, wasn't he?
yeah,
Who else? They let Luis Diaz go, let Darwin
yeah,
Núñez go. Who else? Chiesa.
yeah.
Like it's you're going through those players. You're like they're either out of form, not happy, just not good enough. So I think that's a big thing. And then defensively, obviously Van Dijk, in a similar sense to Salah, I thought if they sign that big deal, they're gonna have a drop off because mentally you're not fighting for that big deal anymore. And they're obviously getting older. Van Dijk doesn't look his best, or even close to his best. Konate's probably had his head turned by Real Madrid, if you believe some of the reports. His contract's coming up, I think. Obviously Trent's gone. I think they underestimated how much they're going to miss him. Frimpong's not a right back in a back four. The right wing back. Kerkez is not the Kerkez he was last year, who was the best left back in the league. So, and they've just changed their goalkeeper after how many years? We saw how hard it was to replace Schmeichel. A lot of issues going on. Long may it continue.
It's lovely, isn't it? It is absolutely lovely.
We just got to keep winning, man. We've got to beat Forest.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
They've not really had the bounce they would have wanted under Dyche, have they? They won the one game in Europe and then they lost at the weekend.
You just wait and see.
I know. They did the double overs last season as well, Forest.
Oh, that's good. I like to hear things like that.
Yeah, and then Tottenham obviously beat us 4 times last season. So
yeah,
that's
I like
another
to
one.
hear that as well.
So if you add up the recent record against Brighton, which we'd lost 6 out of 7, Forest, which we'd lost the last 2, Tottenham, which we'd lost the last 4, that would be, 12 losses in the last 13 games against those 3 teams. If we could win against Forest and then against Tottenham, or even just not lose both, that's a much better result than we've seen in recent seasons. How mad is that? Those 3 teams in particular. I think Brighton, Forest and Tottenham, yeah, they're all right, but they're not great. We've lost 12 of the last 13 games against them.
That's a joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a joke, man.
Madness.
horrible.
I mean, I'm cherry picking exactly where we get those 12 games from, but it's been very poor against those teams anyway, hasn't it?
And then you look at Liverpool. That's
Yeah,
20%
well, that's
of
another
the
one.
league that we haven't beaten in a long time.
God. I know. But that's just a lot of it's just
and
going
then
to
you
be.
throw in City, who we've not had a good record against, Brentford, who's been up and down against,
Yeah.
again, Chelsea, who you're looking at, we struggle against everyone.
I know. That's what it's been like though the last couple of years, isn't it? It's just records tumbling. I did
That's why I'm
see one
scared.
thing. There was some stat, basically, where it was the first time we'd done it, and it was a good stat since 2008. And I thought, oh, that's it. It's the first time we've scored first 4 times in a row at Old Trafford in the first half, I think, since 2008. I think that's the first time in a while I've heard a stat from the good old days that we've broken for the right reasons. Even though it's a tiny shit, irrelevant stat that who cares? No one was even keeping track of it. It's usually, this is the worst we've been since relegated, the most losses since this, the worst run since then. I thought, oh, it's nice. That was a stat from the good old days, and it was a good version of it. That's pretty good.
Ran all at the 0-0 at half time for like 12 games in a row or something.
God.
Was it like 0-0 or 1-0 down?
Something like that. I think it was 0-0.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really bad, wasn't it? Just so boring to watch. We're certainly not boring. I will.
And it
say
wasn't
that.
like we won 2-0 in a lot of the games and it was fine. It was just a weird, quirky stat.
No.
It was like just horrible.
It was 1-0 wins, 1-1 draws, 2-1 losses, wasn't it? And you never knew which one you were going to get. It's rough stuff. What are you doing this week? What are you up to?
Going Norfolk with the family.
Where's Norfolk?
I don't know.
Is that near like Newcastle or is that like Lake District and that?
I thought that was like near Norwich.
Oh, it's the other. Of course it is. Norwich. Yeah, Norfolk is. Yes, East Anglia, Norfolk, Suffolk. So you're going Norwich? Are you going to Norwich Cathedral?
Nah, just going
Hell
in
of
the
a-
sticks and
Hell of
that
a
for a bit.
cathedral.
You know, mooching about in the sticks. Gonna be
it's
like
the little-
Dalboy and Rodney. Remember when he goes clay pigeon shooting?
No, I don't see that one.
I don't even know if it's posh like that, but I've got my best fleece on and we're going.
Have you got a barber jacket?
Oh, I got a barber fleece.
Oh yeah, I like that one actually. You should wear that. You wore that the last week, didn't you? Something. I reckon
Something.
you're gonna be a real hit down in Norfolk. I think
Yeah.
you're gonna get on well with the locals. You're gonna be clay pigeon shooting, flat cap. You're gonna be tilling the soil. All
What's that
sorts
mean?
of. I think
Pissing
it
in
just
the
means
street?
like no, not pissing in the street. You're going to be turning over the soil so that we can plant new crops. We can plant
Oh, I
the winter,
love
the,
them
the,
machines.
the
They're
winter
cool.
root veg. We're putting turnips in the ground en masse.
Yeah.
I think you can be good at that.
Yeah, it should be interesting. See some animals and that. Apparently there's some seals nearby, but I don't know if they're lying on the Airbnb.
Lions, sea lions.
Seals? Seals?
Seals are good.
They better be real.
Yeah, they are. They have seals around the UK. They've got dolphins as well. We've got dolphins, you know.
I'll FaceTime you if I see some.
People never want to admit it, but there are whales and dolphins around the UK, especially up north.
But the dolphins probably like just dirty and that, innit?
Yeah, because they're in that. Yeah, they're in the mucky sea, aren't they?
Oh.
It's not proper sea.
It's not like
That
a
East
nice
Coast,
blue dolphin, innit? It's like
No.
greyed out.
It's a grey dolphin with horrible clothes
Sad
on.
face, dirty teeth.
Yeah. So yeah, really bad teeth. Oh, it's proper British little dolphin. All right, mate.
Oh yeah, that's good.
no
You'd
sounds
be
coming
good
out of
for
it.
stuff like that.
What?
Who played a dolphin in something? Was it Ricky Gervais?
Yes. Was it Family Guy?
American Dad.
Or American Dad? Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, it was Ricky Gervais played a dolphin in American Dad. He did.
Yeah. That was shit.
Yeah, it was shit, really, wasn't it?
Ricky
Yeah, what
Gervais
was
is
it? Oh no,
one
it
of
was.
those
It was
people.
Family Guy. It was Family Guy.
Ricky Gervais is one of them people where
It was quite good actually.
I dislike him, but I love his work.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
think I'd want to go for a pint with him.
Yeah, I get you.
He's one of them that tells you a joke and then asks you if you're offended. Like, just tell your joke.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
you know,
he's got
we're not
more like that
offended,
as
it's
years have
fine.
gone by.
Um,
I do like him though.
But I think his writing is, Afterlife, Derek, Office.
Extras.
Some of the best extras,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, no,
All
100%.
of it. And then there's, who else like that? Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I imagine me and Steve are probably viewed like that a little bit. I
Yeah,
hate them,
maybe.
but I'll watch their shit.
Whereas I'm the opposite. People don't hate me, but they won't watch me.
Yeah.
They just won't. No, I think I don't think people would say that about you, but I do. I know what you mean. Certain people
But they
would.
would about Steve.
No, no, not even Steve. But I think the thing
Oh,
with
Joe,
Steve is
man.
he'll admit this himself. Is he's not a huge fan of like meeting loads of people, is he? He just wants to be off
Well,
by
you don't
himself.
have to meet, most of the people that have an opinion on us have never met us. You do realise that, right?
Yeah, that's true. Funny though, isn't it?
It is funny though.
Funny this life, eh?
Yeah.
So you're going to be off in Norfolk.
I haven't got any
Um,
wellies.
You don't need wellies. It's
So
not
I'm gonna have to
like
ruin
you're not
my
just
Air
walking
Max.
through puddles all the time. You're not Dr. Foster on his way to Gloucester. You'll be fine.
Mm.
What are you
Is
actually
that
going to do
like-
when you're there?
Just, I'm going to look for the seals. Why is that funny, man?
Just like leaving everyone behind. They're all going to some like art centre or something. They're going for lunch somewhere, and you're just off, binoculars on, just sat in the beach car park. Where are these bastards? Let's be having you.
If I don't see
see
seals, she's going to get 1 out of 5 stars on her Airbnb.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's up to the host to make sure that there's seals nearby.
Yeah, don't put a picture of it then.
Yeah. Oh, did she put seals on the pic?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on her. It's on her.
It's her fault.
It's on her. It's on her. Yeah. They should be farmed seals that she keeps in a cage, and then you go and see them. Otherwise, it's not good.
Nah, I don't want to see them kind of.
Are you back for the
This-
United game? You're not away for that.
Don't know. And then I go Vegas,
For what?
poker. And I come back and I go Dominican Republic.
All right, well, hopefully I'll see you at some point before Christmas then. Bloody hell.
There's a few little breaks, like a couple of day break here and there in between.
Unbelievable. Where will you... So here's a question for you. When you got your little trips planned,
I might.
skiving,
Yeah, go on.
where will Man United be when you get back from Dominican Republic?
So we're gonna be Dominican
Let's get the
Republic. I
fixtures
think
up. Let's get the fixtures.
Dominican Republic is during the international break. To be fair,
Okay. Let me get
And
these
then-
fixtures up.
we got
and I'll go
Forest.
through 'em.
We got Forest when I get back from Norfolk on Saturday. I get
Yeah.
back on Friday.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we beat Forest?
2-1 to Manchester United.
Love that. Okay.
And then Spurs will be while I'm in Vegas, but the day I leave.
Okay. Watching it on the flight.
No, I'll watch it, and it'll be like 5:30 there. My flight will be in the afternoon,
Okay.
evening. So I'll watch it. So Spurs got a real shit home record, Their away
they
record is
have.
great. We win.
Okay. So that's 5 in a
1-0.
row. Frank's cut his hair.
Frank's cut his hair. Then it's international break.
Yeah.
And I've got a week at home, so after the Spurs game, I'll be in the studio and that, which is good.
Lovely.
And then I go Dominican the following Saturday,
Okay.
15th to the 23rd. I get back,
Yeah.
so I don't miss a game. And then it's United Everton on the Monday,
How does
and
that go?
I'll be going to that. We win.
So do you actually think that we're going to
3-0.
win 6 in a row? When's it? Looking at the fixtures, then we've got Palace away after that, West Ham at home, Wolves away.
We could draw against Spurs,
Okay.
but I did it because I want Frank to get his haircut.
Yeah. But do you think then? I know obviously we're all confident at the minute, and it's a lot better. Do you think then that we are just a team that wins a lot more games now? Do you think that's what we're going to be? I know we're not going to win every week. Do you
we
think
could
we
be.
are?
You know what it is? We're relying on Casemiro a bit at the moment.
Yeah.
I think Mbeumo and Cunha have been fantastic, but again, and Sesko, by the way, I was surprised by Gary Neville's comment.
Yeah.
But I think Casemiro is massively important in that midfield area now. So we need him to stay fit. He looks fit, looks good, looks strong.
Yeah.
But we've also seen that this team can be a little bit bozo sometimes.
Yeah.
We have the ability to just have a real bad game. So we've still got probably scars of that. So let's take it a game at a time. And who knows? 21 might be coming, Joe. We never know, innit?
Don't say. Well, we never
This
know.
league's going to be crazy. And if it's Arsenal that we're like even 9 points behind in February.
I'd kill to be 9 points behind Arsenal in
Mate,
February.
if we're 9 points behind them in February,
It's on.
sound like Donkey Kong. We might just go for that title.
Can you
And
imagine?
all along we've been thinking 21's coming for Liverpool this year. It's going to make me cry.
Not anymore.
Maybe I did seem to.
Maybe I did seem to after all. Right, I think that's a lovely place to wrap this up. Have a lovely time in Norfolk.
Come on,
United are going to
United.
keep winning, so you don't need to worry about it. Send me a picture of the seals. If you do get a picture of the seals,
Are they dangerous?
what are you doing with it? Taking it to the pub?
No, I want to like take a selfie with it or something like that.
I wouldn't do that.
Can you put your arm around it?
No.
Just a little.
Maybe one of the tiny little ones with all the feathers still on it when they're like a baby.
Seals have feathers.
No, but they've got all that like really fluffy stuff when they're a kid, aren't they? Do you know when they're just like a white? They look like a maggot, like a white one, and they've got all the feathers on them. Probably do a selfie then. But when they get older, if you try and put your arm around a sea lion, it'll bite your armpit off. And they do
It's a
that.
risk I'm willing to take.
Right. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. This has been Uncensored. Cheers, Adam. We'll see you in a bit.